Yo, you already know what it is. It's the man BearONE from the Control Freaks. Two up, two the fuck down, man. Shouting out newfreemixtape.com, man. Go check that. You know what I mean? Get out of here, man.
All right, what's going on?
What's the deal, yo? What's poppin'?
All right, we're here with DJ BearONE, this newfreemixtape.com. All right, so we on 15 for Cecil B. Moore. What's going on with you today?
Chilling, you know what I mean? I'm at home base, phenomenal records, phenomenal studios. On the corner of 15 for Cecil B. You know what I mean? North Philly, Central University. Just chilling, man. This is what we do every day, man. Just maintaining with my niggas. We just on pause right now. We ain't in the studio. We ain't making no mixtapes right now. We just chilling. You know what I mean? Getting out a good little in-depth interview and shit. That's all.
Alright. So how long you been in the mixtape game?
Mixtape game professionally, probably about like 4 or 5 years. Okay. I had to deal with Universal, and you know, now I'm just doing some like hustling, hand-to-hand hustling type shit. You know what I mean? The hood niggas, you know what I mean? Whatever. But it's been like 4 or 5 years. I had to deal last year for like a year. You know what I mean? Lethal Squad mixtape. You know what I mean? Got a little bread. We did what we had to do, and now I'm just back on the hustle, on the everyday grind type shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Indy, Chuck North. You know, working on, you know, some independent mixtape shit right now. That's it. You know what I mean?
Alright. So on the DJ tip, what kind of equipment you use?
You know, the standard, man. Technique 1200, Vastech mixer, Pro Tools to track it down, records, Serato, whatever we need, whatever we got to get the job done. That's what we use. You know what I mean?
Alright, you said you've been in the game like professionally like 4 or 5 years, but
that's
yeah,
DJ. That's like mixtape shit. But I mean, I've been DJing since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've been DJing since like 88, 89, doing like house parties, you know, college shit, and then you know, DJing professionally. You know what I mean? Nah, it's all good. I was just talking about the mixtape earlier, but I mean, I've been a DJ forever, man. You know what I mean? I used to DJ for my man Clef Dallas and Ill Biscuits from Sound Atlantic. You know what I mean? Then me and him broke off and had a crew called Chosen Few. You know what I mean? That was all the way in Virginia. We opened up for Big Pun, Redman, Smith & Wesson, Organized Confusion, Hieroglyphics. So all the niggas don't really know, you know, what that real hip-hop shit was. We was doing that shit like 90, 95, 96. And I was holding it down on techniques. You know what I mean? And making beats. But we'll talk about the beats later, though. That's a whole nother ballgame.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you touched on the technique. So basically, how was your transition from, you know, vinyl to MP3? Or did you even make that? Did you make
shit,
that?
Man. I mean, yeah, I fuck with CDJs. I fuck with all that shit. You gotta be like, you gotta ride with technology, man. You can't be stuck in like, oh man, I ain't fucking with that. I'm just gonna stay with the wax. You gotta be with both. Any real DJ gonna fuck with both. He gonna fuck with the MP3. He gonna fuck with Serato. He gonna keep the vinyl. If any nigga get his fucking vinyl way, he ain't a real DJ. That's my word, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep your vinyl, or actually sell your vinyl. And then me and my man Ed Mitty, shout out to my man Ed Mitty right here.
We gonna cop all that vinyl.
We gonna get your shit. Sell all your vinyl. Sell all your vinyl to all the record stores in Philly and VA and shit. And we gonna come get your whole shit. And then like probably about 5 years down the line, when niggas get fresh again with vinyl, you know what I mean?
All the vinyl is resurging.
Oh, word, we gotta get vinyl again. It's too late, nigga. You done sold your whole collection to me and Mitty. Questlove, you know, sold it to the real pioneer DJs and shit. And you fucked. Cause we got your whole case of vinyl, all your crates and all that, man.
Alright. So
sell your records, man. Sell your shit.
when it comes to the artists, like who do you really vibe with?
I mean, lately, I've been working with my man Truck North, man, from the Money Making Jam Boys and the Roots Crew. That's like my ace right there. We really getting this whole project off the ground. You know what I mean? So that's like the one kid I've been fucking with. But I stay grinding with mad niggas. My man Canada from Virginia, Brief the Lost Cause. You know what I mean? My man Joey Gallo from Virginia. You know what I mean? But we ain't gonna get on the side dudes until you start asking me about that. But that's like the cool niggas I fuck with. You know what I mean?
All right, so when it comes to industry people, like who do you vibe?
Beats for?
Yeah. Who?
Shout out my man Jim Jones, Max B, my man Cormega, Queensbridge Heavy, Cormega, Havoc from Mob D, Infamous Mob, my man G.O.D, Twin, Shit, Big Noy. Shout out my man P Crack. Shout out my man Black Dogs from the Roots. Shout out my man Crondon from Strong On Steady. He jumped on the BearONE joint. So it's like East Coast and West Coast shit, but it's rugged shit. I ain't for no party shit. You know what I mean? The bitches don't party, they gon' party some hard shit. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna have no jingle bells in my shit. My shit gonna be rugged raw. You know what I mean? Some 94 give it to you raw shit. I ain't gonna have no pussy beats, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna have it. Niggas ain't gonna be dancing like freaking they bitch in my shit. They gon' fuck bitch in my shit, you dig?
Yeah.
Hardcore, man. And then that's what we missing in the industry, man. Too many niggas making these too radio type beats. That's cool, I'm with that. You know what I mean? Shout out to a lot of niggas that doing that shit. Niggas is doing it good. DJ 2, that nigga's a master with that shit. You know what I mean? A lot of producers are really with that radio party shit. That shit's dope. That's not me though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you touched on it, you know, that good 90s music. Like, what's your favorite era with the music?
Probably, God dog, that's a stretch, man. I mean, probably it had to be like 92 to 95 or 91 to 95. You know what I mean? So that's Mob, you know, that's Gangstar, Tribe Called Quest, Cypress Hill, you know what I mean? Shit, man, Nas, Early Hole, you know what I mean? Locks, shit, I can go on and on. You know, like I said, Marshawn, Olympics, Outkast, you know, the early shit, man. You know, when shit was raw. Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? All that. Redman, that Hit Squad, the original Hit Squad shit. Dodge, all that. It's that type of shit.
Alright. So is there anybody that got you started DJing?
Nah, man. I mean, well, you know, it's just one kid in my neighborhood. He was older than me. You know, everybody got an old head to get him right. Nigga had a setup, you know what I mean? And he wouldn't let me fuck with his shit, you know what I mean? But one day, you know, he left the room and I got busy. And you know, I got my crates up and I had to do what I had to do. But as far as like influence, probably Rock Raider, Jazzy Jeff, Jazzy J, Grandmaster Flash, Steve D from the X-Men, shit, man, Tronic, mad niggas, dog. But those are like the real dudes. Definitely, Grandmaster Flash is probably one dude that really, you know what I mean, got me like, once I heard the adventures of Grandmaster Flash, I was done. That's what really got me into DJ. You know what I mean? But, you know, Jazzy Jeff, it's a shitload of niggas, man. Qbert, you know what I mean? Scratch Pickles, all that shit. Real turntablist shit. Not that like, you know, just straight put a record on, you know what I mean? But shout out to niggas who do that party shit too. Ron G, you know what I mean? Brucey B, Cape Street, you know what I mean? It wasn't all about no techniques and shit with them niggas. They would just fly with the records. And then later on it came to the turntablist type shit, you know what I mean? With Qbert and Rock Raider and Rob Swift and Mr. Sinister, you know. The whole Executioners and the X-Men, so real DJ shit.
So, are you more down with the real DJ setup or the mixtape setup?
Down with both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a real DJ, you can rock anything. You can rock a party, you can rock a mixtape, you can cut on niggas shit, like, you know what I mean, for their hooks and everything, you know what I mean? Worldwide, whatever you need to be done, we can do.
All right. So when you was coming up, tell us a story about when you was coming up with your mixtapes. Like, what was the first mixtape you got or you made that was like crazy that you remember?
Wow, the first mixtape I got probably was like, damn. My aunt, I'm gonna tell you a crazy story. My aunt used to live in Harlem. I'm not sure. And I'm from Virginia, so we used to go up there every summer. And the dude on the corner have all the tapes out. And then, you know, you can see the DJ names and shit. And probably Bruce Capri, you know what I mean? Kid Capri. The early joints and shit. Then Ron G. And then later on Clue. So those was the cats that I was copying shit. And I was making pause tapes, dog. I won't put shit out like for real. You my shit was in the tuck. I wasn't on that level, you know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
making shit for my family and shit, and party shit, you know, just the evolution of a DJ, like, going up.